beloved nuzzled end to end inside one womb, built in tandem and born in a matching pair. I love you. I promise you every day, but sometimes you forget and you think I'm just your friend, or your therapist, or your training wheels for Friday night. But we are sisters, skin and kin, semantic hearsay. I say we were made for each other. So I perch on your bed. Mint green comforter once was sweet beside pink jersey sheets, now mute, on grown woman black satin. And I listen, rocking back and forth, offering guttural affirmations like and Because decades from now, when clock hands clap an accolade for my performance on this fleeting stage, an hour spent with you will glint like gold on a shallow riverbed, and I will be grateful. Keys in your door dangle an open invitation, and your heavy footfall stomps, confident, so different from the others I can tell your return in my sleep on nights when my keys are left waiting, feeling lonely and stood up in the dark. I'm naked when you knock, but it could only be you, so come in. You excuse my lumps, exposed tits, and scars without a word. We carry on as if I were clothed. Gossip, philosophy, surrealist speculation, and the implications of thoughts begun hours before, jotted down and saved for this. Laying oneself bare transcends our bodies. The nakedness of our minds could not be more vulnerable. Apart, your laugh rolls raucous in other rooms and cracks my stoic face. If you are happy, then I am happy too. Gemini grinning gestures, twin dispositions, I am tied to you. You buoy me, and I could never let you down. Lust is too vulgar for the way I look at you. Your grace is folded paper elbows and cotton stretched, billowing around bones beneath sloping shallow curves. Your face is alabaster, spray-painted peaches and cream, crowned by a woven mass of heat-trained strands, rough but deliberate efforts, nonchalance. Sentinel at the ink-marked edges of you, envious and protective. The fruit of our labor. The one I know, the one I keep. I listen even to soliloquies disguised as dialogue. I listen even to soliloquies disguised as dialogue. Your mind exploding in pops and shooting sparks implodes under the weight of convoluted conjecture and simmers, black like coffee, before simultaneous splashes of skim milk and splendor. I'll have whatever she's having, I say. I say because what's born of you is precious to me. I nurse your ideas and sometimes call them mine. A foster mother or a thief. The things you've said take root in me, grow tall enough to block the sun, but I've printed myself on postcards too, slid under your door, sheaf by sheaf, in hopes that maybe you'll pick me up and have me published as a book. You'll remember what I've said, what some of me sink in. So, what if we were sisters? What if paper cup cables had linked us across a hallway and one set of circumstances had shaped our fates? Would we be more or less lucky? would we know the weaver better and praise him for the foresight of his pattern? Or would we nod in expectation, yes, this is the only way it could have been? I say we're better off the way we are, shouting our hurts to make them heard in words we found and read, tearing our hair in grief, sewing it back into wigs with long bangs to hide blackened eyes, building forts with our own four goddess hands, molding each other like potters or photographers, cropping rectangles around each other's moments. Flashing lights, waiting in the dark, rumbling over the earth, willfully being overwhelmed by the pinpoints that burn on the horizon, and holding on tight because we have to. There's no choice when you pledge to love your sister.
Yeah!